and welcome back to my channel. Today is day 3 of my week of wrap-ups. This is books 36 through 40. I can count, it's sometimes hard. And they're actually all physical hard copies that I own books. It's been a while since I've had all 5 books in hand that I have read because I read a lot of audiobooks and all the manga I get from the library. So, pretty excited to go through all of these. The first 3 books I have are the last 3 books that I read for the Dewey's 24-hour readathon. I think I ended up reading like 8 books of that readathon, so pretty much all of the last video and part of the video before that. I think that's how that worked. It doesn't matter. But the first book of this video is HighLow, The Boy Who Crashed to Earth by Judd Winnick. This is a children's graphic novel that follows HighLow, this boy who actually crashed to Earth. He's a little robot boy, and it follows his adventures with his best friends DJ and Gina. Really love that the other main character's name is Gina. It's pretty fun. The artwork is adorable, and I actually really enjoyed this. I don't remember what I gave all these. I think I gave this 5 stars. Yeah, I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. It was really cute and a super easy read. And so the next book I have is the second book, HighLow Saving the Whole Wide World. This is an arc that I got from BookCon last year. Took me an entire year to read it, but I finally did, and I gave this one a 4 out of 5 stars. I'm thinking the story didn't really evolve much in this one, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. That was a month ago. And the last book that I read mostly for the Dewey's 24-hour readathon and then finished it the next day is Drums, Girls, and Dangerous Pie for Jordan Sonnenblick. I lied. This was not for that. This was for a different readathon. This was for the Book Buddy-a-thon. Wasn't this for the Book Buddy-a-thon? This was for the Book Buddy-a-thon. My bad, getting my readathons mixed up. I think the HighLow books were the last ones for the Deweys, and it doesn't matter, and I'm rambling. I read this for the Book Buddy-a-thon. I did do a TBR for that readathon. This is the only book that I read for that TBR. The rest, I didn't. And I'm actually, okay, I'm confused by my notes, sorry. So this is, I got this book back in October when he came to visit St. Louis, and I got it signed. It was really good. I do not recommend listening to the audiobook in public, because I read most of it physical copy, and then they actually, Audible had it as the daily deal one day for like $2 or less, so I got it, and the audiobook was actually really good. This book was pretty great. I think I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. I didn't think I'd enjoyed it as much as I would. It does have a sequel, but I don't think I'm going to read the sequel. I feel like it wrapped up pretty nicely. And basically this book follows this boy in middle school, I believe he's an 8th grader, and finding out that his little brother has been diagnosed with leukemia, and it's kind of seeing him struggling being a sibling of a child with leukemia and how it affects his entire family and his school, and it was just really good, and I definitely recommend checking it out. Attached to that, I actually gave Drums, Girls, and Dangerous Pie 5 out of 5 stars, checking my Goodreads to figure out my error in thinking of when I read things. Clearly the notes I'm keeping handwritten are wrong. So the next 2 books and the last 2 books of this video that I read were To All the Boys I've Loved Before and P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han. Books 1 and 2 in this series. They're so good. I can't believe I waited so long to read these. They're so good. I really like these, and these books started off my contemporary kick that I've been in the last couple of months. I bought To All the Boys I Loved Before because I was at the bookstore and I just kind of wanted to buy a book. I was feeling a little slumpy, but I was on a roll with reading because of all the readathons. And this is Alyssa from Pucks and Paperbacks' favorite book. She talks about it all the time, and with the 3rd book just coming out, I picked it up. I bought the paperback because it has cookie recipes in the back, and I have made one of the cookie recipes. I have made the white chocolate cranberry cookies, which are Josh's favorite. Josh is a character in the book. They're his favorite Christmas cookies. I make them with cherry instead of cranberry, so dried cherries. They're so good. They're my new favorite cookie to make. They're just so good. But both of these books are fantastic. I gave them both 5 out of 5 stars. I will be rereading these again, so definitely check them out. I'm not going to go into any explanation of what they are because I've either forgotten when people have talked about it and didn't read the back of the book. So if you have not read these but are into contemporary romances and you would like to check them out, do not read the back of the book, because there is a thing that happens that is actually on the back of the book that I didn't know was on the back of the book, and I freaked out when it happened because I wasn't expecting it. And I like that. I like going into things blind, and sometimes the description on the back of the book gives you way too much information, but it's pretty, they're great and I love them. So that is all I have for this wrap up. Again, this has been books 30 through 35, possibly, maybe not. I lied, 36 through 40, I can count. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to see tomorrow's video. That way you know when it goes up to see the next video of books that I've read. And I promise after this week, I'll have different videos and not just wrap-ups if you're not into wrap-ups. I personally like wrap-ups because they're short little reviews, mostly. So again, thank you for watching. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.